Right then guys, welcome back to the Folklore Hiking Stick Workshop. I'm going to start on a very special staff I've got to make, and I did pre-select some wood. I've looked at it and I've decided against it. Some of the curves that I'm going to try and steam out, there was too many elbows, and I just think that it's not going to be the best wood that I've got. I've dug into the rack. That was a pain in the bum, but I've done it, and I've selected 4 pieces of wood. I'll let you have a look. The steamer has been going for about 10 minutes. The tube, steam and everything is up to temperature, so I'm just topping and tailing and getting to a manageable size that I can put into the chamber. And I'm going to steam each piece individually because it's a heavy gauge piece of wood, and I want all the steam to circulate and get that wood really hot. So let's go and have a quick little look. It is a very special staff I'm making, so I'm giving this just that little bit more attention than I normally would. So let's crack on. Now I did pre-select these 2 pieces here, or 3 pieces, these here, but I had concerns over some of the bends. There were like knuckles on the actual bend, so really that's potentially not going to straighten that effectively. It's a heavy piece of wood, but the curves up here would straighten out. But like in my last video, I was concerned about these knuckles. It's not actually a knot, but the wood inside that little knuckle is going to be really tight, so it either spring back or won't straighten properly, or I won't be able to get the desired look I'm after. And that is the same with this one here. I've just got that little knuckle there, and I just don't think it's going to straighten as good as I could actually get it. And this other one here, it's not the best quality piece of wood I've got. I've dug right back in the back to the longest bits at the back. Total pain in the ass having to rack it this way and get from the back, but I've got the wood out here. Right, I've got my steamer going. And you can see it, there's a lot of steam coming out that. It's venting off there. And I've got a lot of steam coming out of there. And that's red hot. These are the 4 bits I've selected, and as you can see, they're pretty good quality pieces. This one's got a few more curves than I really want, but they're gentle curves which will come out in the steamer. This is a nice piece of wood here, and I reckon that'll straighten out. And so will this one. So yeah, I've got another piece up there I'm just cutting to length. So yeah, I'm going to get one of these pieces in the steamer and start making it happen. This one here is actually the best quality one I've got. There's still curves I've got to take out, but it absolutely looks quite flawless. There's hardly any knots. There's no branches that have, well, protrusions. It's a nice, good, smooth piece of wood. And it's a good solid size there. So I'm hoping this one here turns out to be the best one, but I'm shaping some others because, quite simply, if I do get any errors or mistakes, I've got wood to go to. Won't be wasted because the leftovers will go to make heavy gauge hiking sticks. So that's the 3 pieces I've now got for that staff. I lost 1 piece. It's now in 2 pieces. It didn't make it through the straightening. I'm quite happy with how straight they are. And there you go, you can see there's a few little kinks in it which will work out. But all in all, they're quite good. I'm quite happy with them. This is the most knotty one. It's got a lot of knots around here. I should be able to work those out. But this is the piece I've selected. I think it's the straightest one, which I'm going to start the project off with. Hopefully I won't have a disaster, because I'd like to put those 2 to one side and make staffs out of those for myself and my customers. But if that one fails, obviously I've got 2 others and I don't have to go straightening. Before I lost light, I have actually put some of those through the straightening process. That one on the far left just wouldn't straighten any. I just got a tractor going by. That wouldn't straighten anymore. It would have snapped. So I'd probably be able to make a battle axe handle out of that one over there. But the rest of them, they're nice and straight. Well then guys, all those 3 staves or blanks will actually make the diameter of staff I'm looking for, and it's got to be a minimum of that gauge, 28 gauge there. So I've kind of like sussed it out, and it's going to be good for me to start working. I'm going to leave them cooling outside for an hour. I'm going to go and have a coffee, then I'll put them in the rack here in the front part of the workshop. And I'll start again tomorrow. But thanks for coming along and seeing me. This is the very start process of making this staff. Unfortunately, I didn't have no material. I could just pull out the rack and go straight into crafting. I've had to straighten before I can do anything and select the pieces I've wanted. So you've seen that part, and I suppose the next part is for me to start working that wood down and getting everything to the dimensions I need. But that's for another episode. This one's finished and I'm going to head indoors. So take care, stay safe, and I hope to catch you guys out on the trail.